We are recording, PS. I don't know how it's gonna end up, but I'm sure they'll edit it. But yeah.
Yeah. So we shouldn't swear in Estonian.
I guess not.
No.
I don't know how to swear. You're Lithuanian, but I could try. I don't know. I'll learn.
No one even swears Lithuanian, unfortunately. Or like very few people. They have very good swears though. They're like all to do is like farmers culture.
No, it's I think it's similar in Estonian. Like they kind of make up swear words. It's very poetic in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they are not dirty enough to like stick it up in a culture.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's kind of similar. Like we typically, yeah, it's weird because we borrow other swear words like from Russian and English. Like if we, but they don't mean as much, I guess. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah.
No, I'm very bad with English. I really have to put like an extra sensor not to swear.
It's okay. I don't care. I mean,
no. I mean, because it doesn't mean so much, you know. You're like throwing words, you know, like it's really stupid sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do that too. But if you choose to swear, I'm totally cool, and I probably will too.
It's okay. Where are you right now?
I'm in Brooklyn. How about you?
I am on West 23rd Street and 6th Avenue.
Okay. So you're in New York.
Yeah. I'm in New York. No, that's the funny thing with this collaboration that I was gonna say, I don't know, whatever. Like we could also meet one day, like as normal people.
I'm totally down, especially if like we record stuff. I think it'd be a lot easier in person. Yeah, I'm totally down to do that at some point. Yeah, you're in 23rd Manhattan, I assume.
Yeah, this is the office where I'm working right now, and otherwise I live in Lower East Side.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
What street roughly?
East Broadway.
Okay.
And actually, I live in an extremely quiet apartment.
Okay.
I sometimes record in my bedroom.
Yeah. No, I'm in similarly.
Yeah.
I'm similarly in a very quiet block of Sunset Park, which is, I don't know, Brooklyn tends to be loud. It's my first time living in Brooklyn, but this is a very particularly quiet part of Brooklyn, it seems. So, but yeah, cool. Well, it's nice to finally be able to talk to you in a longer length.
How come you have no accent?
So yeah. I moved here when I was 10, actually. My father's an American Estonian. My mom's Estonian. So I grew up in Estonia. And then I moved here when I was 10. But I go back there quite a bit. I visit a lot.
Sorry?
I go there quite a bit. I visit sometime. Last year I was there like 5 times within the year. But yeah, but I mean lately, yeah, nothing, no trips, no travels out of here. So I mean, I could go hypothetically because of COVID, but I would have to quarantine for 2 weeks. But there's not, most of the things that I was planning on having done have been postponed over there. So yeah. What about you? Do you visit back often Lithuania, or are you from Vilnius?
No, I'm not, but all of my friends moved there, and whenever I go there, I basically stay in Vilnius and then visit my parents in Kaunas.
Kaunas.
Yeah.
Okay, I've heard of that place, but I don't know anything about it.
It's like an hour away from Vilnius, like second biggest city.
I assume.
It was a very good place to grow up. Actually, it was very interesting. But otherwise, I miss it right now. I really miss it. It's like I really identify with New York, and that's like my place. But I feel like I need regular injections of like Northern culture. Like I work in Sweden, and I go to Malmo, which is very similar to like some parts of Lithuania to me. So I get my like dose of quiet and like gray and melancholy.
Yeah.
Like I really need that so much.
Yeah. How long have you been in New York?
Like 10 years, and then before that I lived 10 years in Amsterdam.
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of like Yeah, I almost make fun of myself as like that immigrant who speaks with American accent in your own language.
Oh, really?
No, I make fun to my friends.
Oh,
That I
okay. I
became
mean,
American.
I'm a little bit like that myself. So when I go to Estonia, I don't have perfect Estonian, but I have an accent in a way. But
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes people don't notice, but yeah,
Huh.
I don't know. I definitely make. I sometimes have poor grammar. That's for sure. Like, because sometimes I don't talk that much in my
Yeah.
language.
And
So
Estonians don't talk in general that much.
that's right. That's very
You
correct.
cannot polish
That's
on your
very
language.
correct. There was a joke in yeah, there was a joke in like a meme going around after COVID. They said, or during COVID, they said 2 meters. You have to stay away from people 2 meters in Estonia. You have to keep your distance from 2 meters. And then they said, well, COVID's been getting better now, so now Estonians can end the 2 meter enforcement and can continue at 10 meters apart. So yeah, it's a thing.
Wait, you know what? I think this is Black Lives Matter
Oh,
passing
really?
by.
Are there protesters
Yeah.
protests around there?
Yeah,
Okay.
wait, I'll show you. 1 second.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll go
yeah.
to another room. Because I have like a nice view. Whoops. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know if you can see it. No?
A little lower, a little lower.
Oh, you know,
Yeah,
I'll go to this way.
yeah, you can.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here you're gonna see it very well.
Oh, cool.
Never
Yeah,
seen
wow.
it from this high.
Wow.
Wow. Majority of them are wearing black collar.
Yeah, I mean it's a hot summer day today too.
Wow. I've been in like only one protest actually, and it was so hot. I thought it was insanely hot.
Cool. Well, they did send us like a whole like a prompt pages of questions. I mean, I don't think we have to follow the questions, but
I think some of them we did follow just naturally, no?
I think so. But let me just see. Because they sent like prompts, which could be like project prompts, I guess. I'm not sure. I didn't look at it too close. Let me see.
Oh, listen, I have some questions for you. Like,
Absolutely.
do you, is that kind of part of your practice to collaborate with someone, or you are very much like you really like working alone?
No, I love collaborating. I have a lot.
Yeah.
I have a lot of like variations of collaborating, I guess, because like sometimes, like if a project requires me writing just a straight ahead concert orchestra piece,
Yeah.
basically it's most of the time me sitting in a room for hours and hours and tens of maybe over hundreds of hours in a room writing music, and there's not much collaboration. But definitely working with musicians is kind of the first step in that realm, just changing ideas about how the performance can go. I guess that you seem to be coming from theater in somewhat as well. It's kind of like a playwright, I guess, is the best example. Like
Yeah.
obviously the playwright is still, they focus a lot on the craft, and it's quite they work really intensively on the project, and then they collaborate in some form with other people, but they are somewhat of a leading person. Anyway, but in other situations, yeah, like film scoring definitely is much more collaborative.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because that takes a lot more back and forth, and just recording with musicians too. Sometimes I haven't done extensive jazz or improviser work in music, but I've always had a lot of respect, and in that sense, I've done some kind of, I guess, student projects where I've worked with people on kind of on the spot improvising, collaborating, working out sounds and music. So, but I mean, it's a good question in many ways, because it's true. Like when we think of classical composers, like starting from Beethoven to like, I don't know, Arvo Pärt or you think of them as
Yeah.
just one person doing their thing, and it's somewhat true, not always, but I certainly love collaborating, and I certainly I'd like to branch out into different ventures of mediums and working on different collaborations. What about you?
Yeah, I just I usually think of myself as one, and that I always like initiate everything and I work on my own. But I recently discovered this kind of interesting flip of myself.
Mm,
I always work in twos, like
mm,
be it like, for instance, a composer,
mhm,
or I worked for years with like a coach or outside eye, or someone that still is basically my someone with who I have a dialogue. Or for years, I used to be married to my partner with who I worked, so like
mhm.
it used to be always this. Even though it was my solo projects, a lot of the time, but it's like in twos, and so in some sense, yeah, I was glad that first that that the lottery came with your name.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I was like, oh great, like that's actually the one person with who I kind of see what we could do together.
Yeah,
It's like it reminds me a bit more of how I usually work.
yeah,
You know?
that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And it's really great that you live in New York.
Yeah, no, I think it will make a lot of things easier, especially if we need to
Mhm.
do some recording. I mean, anything really.
Yeah.
So, so I'm gonna pause